Okay, so moving on. I guess we can fast track if we can. It might be that we're coming back. That's an effort I made online in writing. I placed one version of the story of what happened, which was lousy. Then another one. I mean, I went back and retold, which was worse. I hope maybe there's some progress. And then I keep saying that, applying the outliers, the 10,000 hours of practice exercise proposed by and adopted by so many, by Malcolm Gladwell in Outliers. In 50 years' time, we will have something worth reading, inshallah. So it may be that we come back. Fast forward, brought to mind something I've seen. I've seen Seth Meyers. I recommend him. Better stop this and watch Seth Meyers. So yesterday, with his closer look, he mentioned something which appeared in the press, I guess, these days with Trump. He doesn't have the patience to watch movies. He he's supposed to have tried the movie where Travolta comes down as an angel, and after 20-30 minutes he stopped it. And he likes blood and fighting and violence. He mentioned bringing the army and so on. General Mattis, it was on CNN a few hours ago as breaking news. His former defense secretary came in and said he's a threat to democracy, and that's outrageous what's happening. He didn't use outrageous, I guess, but his conclusion was very serious, as well as so many others. So this is a guy who can basically transform America. He did, to some extent, into a dictatorship. And instead of bringing, that's what Mati said and others, bringing the people together, he's the only president he's seen in America to really divide and make worse the division. Anyway, so he was looking in his airplane at Bloodsport, one of his favorite film, and even there he would fast forward to the kicking in the mouth, in the teeth scenes. That's what he loved watching again and again. So that's the guy. And fast forward brought to mind this, and it looks like I'm not going back and fast forwarding. I'm still stuck in the present somehow. But anyway, it's because of that damn dog and the idiots who own it, barking my brains out. Trying. Okay, so in Mishu, Michael the Brave, one element which comes to mind, and I've seen one of the group recently. He was selling cars for Mercedes. The what's the name of that? Not the division of SUVs and so on, but division selling merchandise, vans and trucks and whatever they have to transport some people, I guess, but more not for the individuals, but the company. Anyway, and then he moved on to Mitsubishi, and he tried to sell me a Mitsubishi, a pickup truck. Then I opted for a Mazda. Now it's a Ford pickup truck, Ranger now. Good car. Used very little, so I'm green. I use less than, well, never mind me. I just use the bike. I haven't been in driving since last year, I think. Pandemic and all, but anyway, even before that, I would drive every 2-3 months when it's raining and I can't use the bike or something. So it's the wife, but they also drive little because of me, my failed financial background. Anyway, so when he tried to sell the Mitsubishi, he would sell it without the 4x4 possibility. which would have been crazy because I could see how bad it's kids in winter on frozen roads. So on the way to high school to Mission, because they didn't prepare, they were more jokers and fun boys. At least this one made it quite well. And I think I've seen him recently driving from the north, a Range Rover Discovery, I guess. So he moved on again. Not doing fantastically now with the pandemic. Selling cars would be quite a daunting task. But what about us? We'll have to see about us. So on the way to school, if there was a test, a TESA or something, they would put, at least one of them, would put his foot in shit. Look in the park for a shit. Feces, okay. Because that was supposed to bring bad luck, and they would rely on that to get good results. It was true part of fun, I think, and I hope for them. I mean, it wasn't really. They really thought having shit on the sole of the shoes would make them do well in mathematics or just pass. I don't know. But still, that's what came to mind. And hopefully, inshallah, we'll move forward. We'll reach university by tomorrow or Sunday. Who knows?